Hi friends, I am Vaishnavi Ugle. Today I will discuss the topic that is working capital management. First of all, we see what is working capital. Working capital is the capital that use in day-to-day trading operations. Here is the example of hair salon. Their asset is 1,60,000 and their liability is 65,000. The formula of working capital is the deduction of current liability from current asset. Current asset means properties, inventories, and cash. And current liability means wages paid to worker, rent of building, and tax paid to the government. Then we get the working capital, that is cash, short term debts, inventories, and operating expenses. Let's see what is working capital management. Working capital management requires monitoring a company's assets and liabilities to maintain sufficient cash flow to meet the short term operating costs and short term debt obligations. Working capital management can improve companies' earning and profitability through efficient use of its resources. Objective of working capital. The primary objective of capital management is to ensure a smooth operating cycle of the business, and secondary objectives are to optimize the level of working capital and minimize the cost of such funds. Let's see the types of working capital. Permanent working capital, regular working capital, seasonal variable working capital, gross working capital, net working capital. Permanent working capital means a capital which is permanently with the hand of the owner. Regular working capital. Regular working capital, a capital which is used in day-to-day activities. Seasonal working variable working capital. In the some special season per season, we use that backup capital, like backup capital. Gross working capital. In gross working capital, like aggregates amount of funds invested in the current asset of a business. In other words, gross working capital is the total of current asset of the business, like cash, inventory, and operating expenses. Net working capital. Net working capital is the amount by which current asset exceeds the current liability of a business. Thus, working capital equation is defined difference between current asset and current liabilities. Advantages of advantages and